Jen and I were doing pretty well after a year together. She'd recently finished her art academy, so she offered to design and decorate the future restaurants I was going to open with my growing account. We didn't have a big house then, and there wasn't a lot of room to put our stuff, so we agreed on sharing my big desk. Of course, that forced me to be a lot more organized with my papers than I had been in order to respect her space, but I was happy to do it for her. One day I woke up and found her going through my papers. She looked puzzled. I thought she was going to give it to me for invading the whole table with my stuff, but instead she had a discovery to share with me. She had found what she called funny shapes on some of the futures price charts I had printed out and was studying. She noticed how the shapes repeated themselves in different time frames along the chart, and she was sure that they were important. Jen started telling me about a discussion she had had in one of her first classes at the Art Academy. She said the instructor held up all sorts of objects and pictures and asked her to identify the similarities in each of them. The exercise went on for a while before one student raised her hand and said, "Each of the objects is made of a combination of basic shapes, like triangles, rectangles, and circles." Jen was convinced the same must be true in the futures market. So I decided to look into it. As it turns out, Jen was right. Futures price charts are full of triangles and rectangles called price patterns. It turns out that they are quite predictive in determining which way the price is going to go in the future.